How much time did Roger Bannister spend training? When we think about the legendary Roger Bannister, the first man to run a mile in under 4 minutes, we often wonder about his training routine. How much time did he dedicate to his craft? Let's break it down. During his prime years leading up to that historic moment in 1954, Bannister trained with a focused and disciplined approach. He typically spent about 1 hour per training session, usually in the early evening from 5 to 6 p.m. Bannister's training frequency varied, as he trained 3 to 5 times a week. His weekly mileage averaged around 28 miles, which is quite modest compared to many of his contemporaries who often ran over 60 miles each week. This approach highlights his belief in quality over quantity. Instead of long, slow-distance runs, he focused on interval training and race-based specificity. In the early stages of his career, around 1948, Bannister ran for about 45 minutes 3-2 for days a week. By 1949 and 1950, he began alternating between slower runs of about 1.25 miles and faster runs of 1/2 to 3/4 of a mile, still training for days weekly. From 1950 to 1952, he ramped up the intensity, training 5 days a week during the spring. His key workout consisted of 10 repetitions of 440 yards, which is a 1/4 mile, with about 2 minutes of rest in between. He started at a pace of 66 seconds per lap and gradually increased his speed, aiming to reach under 60 seconds per lap over several months. Additionally, Bannister regularly performed 3/4 mile time trials at race pace. He considered these trials essential for assessing his readiness for competition. Balancing his rigorous training with his demanding medical studies, Bannister limited his daily training to about 30 to 60 minutes. This was quite different from many athletes who dedicated multiple hours each day to their training. Bannister's disciplined training routine allowed him to achieve remarkable success while managing a full-time career as a medical student. His method stood in contrast to the higher volume training common among other runners of his time, but proved to be effective for his goals. The story of Roger Bannister serves as a powerful lesson in discipline and dedication. It shows that, with focused training and a smart approach, one can achieve extraordinary feats, even when faced with the challenges of balancing life's demands. His journey remains an inspiring example for athletes and sports enthusiasts alike.